Yeah. Woo! All right. Okay. Yeah. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Yeah, shake that butt. All right. Let's stop the dancing and let's not do that on the Facebook Live from Sholo. It's the Morning Brew, baby.
Coming to you from the heart of Sholo, Arizona, on the Deuce of Clubs. It's Q Country 92.5's The Morning Brew with Chris Bennett.
He's got spirit. I hear it.
Good morning and welcome to the behind the scenes of Q Country 92.5's The Morning Brew with Chris Bennett and best friends. I'm Chris Bennett. You are a best friend. We're broadcasting to you live from beautiful Sholo, Arizona, and the Deuce of Clubs right behind me, and broadcasting on the radio to all of the White Mountains in Northeast Arizona, and broadcasting to the world on QCountry92.com. We have a fun show planned for you today. You're going to hear a call. I just gave away 2 tickets to our comedy show tomorrow night at the Sholo Elks Lodge. If you haven't got your tickets, I would get them soon. It's going to be a fun night with national touring headliner Eric Schwartz. And today is Friday, so that means it's time for our Country Climb Star of the Week, and I can't wait for you to meet another great artist sent our way from Austin Burke in the Playlisted podcast, Erin Kinsey. We're going to be playing her song, Reasons Why We Broke Up, that just got released today, baby. So super excited to play that. We're going to play our first call. Click share if you care. That's what I'm about to do. Here we go. Woo! Come on! Come on! It's also World Sleep Day. Come on!
From the Horn Auto Center Studios, Chris Bennett and the Morning Brew.
You are first caller. Who's this?
Lacey,
Lacey! Where are you from, Lacey?
Taylor, Arizona.
Lacey from Taylor calling to win 2 tickets to our comedy show tomorrow night. Today is World Sleep Day, Lacey. So we're going to do some fun fact or fake fact sleep edition like we did with Brian from Pinedale. You got to get 2 right. You win the tickets. 3 wrong, you're gone. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Is this a fun fact or fake fact? The average person spends about 26 years of their life sleeping.
Fun fact.
That is a fun fact. You didn't sound very confident in it. I have a feeling I'm only 45, and I feel like I've already slept half my life away. Next one.
I'm 30, so apparently I've got like 26.
All right. Some people can eat entire meals while asleep and have no memory of it. Is that a fun fact or a fake fact?
Fun fact.
That is a fun fact. Holy moly, it's crazy what people do in their sleep. That was quick. 2 for 2. Lacey, you just won 2 tickets to our comedy show tomorrow night at the Elks Lodge. Show starts at 6:30. It is 21 and over. Doors, bar, Aliberto's food truck open up at 5. Come early, get some food, get ready to laugh, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Big thanks to our sponsors, Aliberto's Comfort Fit Dentures and Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. What station just hooked you up, best friend?
Q Country 925.
You know it. Arr! If you weren't as lucky as Lacey, make sure you get your tickets at chrisbennettcomedy.com. If there's tickets left, you could buy them tomorrow at the door at the Sholo Elks Lodge. Oh, good morning, best friend. Say hi so I could see you. Dave Ramsey's phone is not working today, so he's just going to be listening on the radio. Won't be watching on the Facebook Live today. Always a bummer when our best friend can't join the show. All right, we got that. And then how about, so at 8 o'clock, so in about 30 minutes, we are going to start our Country Climb Star of the Week segment. As always, thank you to Austin Burke and the Playlisted podcast for sending another great artist our way. You guys are going to be blown away by Erin Kinsey. Started writing songs at just 11 years old, originally from Texas, now living in Nashville, making big waves. She had a song she wrote that was recorded by legends, Dolly Parton, Sarah Evans, along with some other amazing legends as well. That song is called Pink. She wrote that song. We're going to be playing her brand new song, Reasons Why We Broke Up. Can't wait for you to hear it. Just came out at midnight, I believe. Just came out today. Sherry, best friend, how you doing? Sherry's going to be at our comedy show. Sherry and Scott are amazing best friends of mine, and I'm so thankful for them. They always help me set up our shows at the Elks Lodge. I love you, best friend. We're going to have so much fun Saturday night, baby, at the Show Low Elks Lodge. All right, got that. Okay, let's see if our best friend Janine's available.
Good job. You know what I mean? Some of them.
Derek, holy moly, Derek from Maine. Good morning. How you doing, Derek? All right, best friend.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, best friend, how you doing? Oh,
Chris.
Yeah.
Chris,
Can you hear me? Hello.
Chris, Can you hear me?
I hear you. Do
Hi.
you hear me?
Yes.
There we go. All right. Today is World Sleep Day, and I was playing a game. Jeff Reynolds, good morning. I was playing a game with our callers, and I found out that if you don't sleep for 48 to 72 hours, you could hallucinate people that aren't real. But I slept last night, so you are real.
There you go. Very good.
Do you have a nerd news? Or today is Good Samaritan Day, so I have an article I could read
It's
about.
also Friday the 13th again.
Gosh, dang it!
I know. Last. It's the only very few years you have 3 Friday the 13th. This year we do. We had one February 13th, and now it's March 13th. Yes.
Yeah, and like on Friday the 13th, people can go get cheap tattoos.
Yes. Cheap tattoos all around.
Do you have tattoos?
No.
No,
but
me neither.
Clint wants to get matching leprechaun tattoos.
What do you think of that?
I don't know. It's kind of like from Talladega Nights, you know, little leprechaun.
Yeah, I don't know.
He teases about it, but I think he's for real.
That was the one rule because I'm very spontaneous and I do things just to make people laugh and I don't think about the consequences. Mm-hmm. So the only rule my wife has had for me in our marriage is no tattoos.
That's the only rule?
Well, yeah. Well,
There's some obvious ones,
than the obvious rules.
Yeah, exactly.
The rules that we made in our vows.
There you go.
Cousin
No
Joey, good morning. My friend Jeff and Cousin Joey are in Hollywood. They're going to a viewing party for the Oscars gala.
Oh, fun. I know Elton John's having his big old Oscar party.
Ooh.
He raises money for charity every year. Okay, let me glance at these at my nerd news really fast.
Hey, Addie. Hold on, let me turn her mic on. Oh, someone's calling. Let me put him on hold. Hello, who's this? Yay. So I'm just recording a couple things with Janine. Do you want to be on hold or do you want me to call you back? Okay, all right, best friend. Talk to you soon.
All right, I've got my nerd news.
All right, is she on mic 3 or mic 2?
She is on 3.
3. Oh, perfect. Okay. All right. Hi, Addie.
Say hi.
Hi.
Addie.
You got to go back to school on Monday.
Yes, she does.
Are you excited or no?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, she's got some cool science stuff she wants to do next week, she said.
Sweet.
Yeah. Wants to be a scientist.
A chemist.
A chemist.
Ooh, gosh, chemistry. I got an F in. I never memorized the periodic table.
That's a hard one to memorize, though.
Yeah, but the smart kids did it, so why couldn't I do it? Mm-hmm. All right. So I could give you some fun facts about the Oscars for Fun Fact Friday if you want. Because the Oscars are on Sunday, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Jeff would know. Jeff, Sunday, right? There we go. He just went to Warner Brother lot yesterday with a girl for a Make-A-Wish type thing. That's pretty
nice.
Cool. Okie dokie. Okay. Let's see. So we'll do nerd news and fun facts. Is that?
Yes.
Okay.
That sounds great.
Perfect. Yeah, and then, comedy show Saturday. Tickets still
fun.
available at chrisbennettcomedy.com. If it was at our older venues, we'd be sold out, but we're growing.
Cool. Very cool.
All right. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, Janine, you there?
Yes, I am. Hi, Chris.
Hello, best friend. Are you all by yourself today?
No, Addie's here. Say hi, Addie.
Hi.
Hey, Addie. Spring break's almost over. You're going back to school Monday. Are you excited?
Yes.
Heck yeah. What's your favorite subject in school?
Science.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Janine, I didn't know you had a brilliant scientist in your
Yes,
studio.
I do. She is so straight A's, Academy of Math and Science in the Valley. She's a smart girl.
Way to go, Addie. Awesome. I got my comedy show coming this Saturday. That's tomorrow, Janine. So
Ooh, excited for that.
if any of your listeners want to get tickets, I would get them today at chrisbennettcomedy.com. If there's any available, you could buy them at the door at the Elks Lodge tomorrow. But just to be safe, I would get them at chrisbennettcomedy.com.
Yes, get them ahead so they don't sell out.
That's right. 21 and over. Tickets are $25. And it is Friday, so that means it's Fun Fact Friday.
Yeah, and Nerd News Friday.
Nerd News. Do you want to do Nerd News first, or do you want to do Fun Facts first?
Fun facts.
All right, Fun Facts. Well, the Oscars are on Sunday, Janine.
Yeah.
And so I have some fun facts about the Oscars.
Nice.
All right. Who do you think holds the record for the most Oscars won?
The most Oscars.
I'll give you multiple choice.
Okay.
Martin Scorsese, Steven Spielberg, Walt Disney, or Carrot Top.
I know it's not the last one. Let's try Scorsese.
No, Walt Disney.
Walt Disney.
22 Oscars.
Wow. Ooh, wow.
Yeah, there we go.
And I know Elton John's having his big old Oscar party. He raises tons of money for charity.
Have you ever been to the Oscars?
No.
No. Have you been to an Oscar party?
No.
No.
No, huh? Nope.
How much do you think that statue weighs, the Oscar?
20 pounds.
Oh, 8.5 pounds.
8.5.
Eight and
That's
a half.
better, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think when you win an Oscar, are you allowed to sell it?
No.
No. If a winner wins, they agree to never sell the Oscar. They must first offer it back to the Academy for $1.
There you go, because that would be so tacky. Yeah.
Really? I would do it.
Sell it.
Well, if say you were in a hit movie and then you fell on hard times and someone wanted to give you $1 million for the Oscar, I would kind of want to take it.
Yeah, that's true.
And last fun fact, who do you think is the most nominated actor ever? Is it well, I don't have multiple choice.
Oh, you don't? Oh, okay.
I was trying to make it up in my head.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay,
I don't know, so just tell us.
Okay,
Yeah.
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm not surprised. She is good.
She has 21 Oscar
Wow.
nominations.
Yeah, she's an incredible actress. Fatal Attraction.
Ooh. Those were some fun facts on this Fun Fact Friday. And when we come back, Janine,
Nerd News.
there we go. We'll be right back with some nerd news coming up next. Sean Burke, good morning, best friend. Let's go, Sean Burke. I got you down. I got you down for the comedy show. Are we still good? Are you guys in town? I know Sean just had another grandbaby. And you know what it's like having a grandbaby. You want to spend all your time with that grandbaby.
I'm going to see him again this weekend. I'm taking Addie down from her spring break, and I'll see Jackson.
Yeah, we're going to see Jackson.
Yep.
He's my grandson.
Gonna mess around.
Right?
Yep, he's holding his old bottle now.
Already?
He's just going fast. Yep.
I remember.
He's a tank, is what he is.
Oh, so there was this one video, Jackson, he was shaking his toy and he whacked himself in the face with it.
Yeah, he keeps whacking himself. Yeah. He doesn't have the coordination down yet. Okay. All right, I'm ready when you are.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, Janine, we did Fun Fact Friday. How about Nerd News Friday?
Nerd News, yeah.
What you got?
Hey, there's a new drug in Nerd News. And yeah, if you're a loud snorer, okay, that's all we need is more pills. Scientists are saying that they have found a pill for sleep apnea. A new clinical trial found that the drug, sulfamy or something like that, improved overnight oxygen levels and cut breathing interruptions by 47%. The medication works by stabilizing breathing signals in your brain. So someday this pill could replace the CPAP, but I'm not sure about the 47%. What about the rest of that? You know what I mean?
Right.
You're just choking and yeah. But, and also safe bridges. This is super cool, all right? And in science, scientists have found that satellites can now detect the ever so tiny shifts in bridges. This will allow engineers to spot early warning signs of structural failure, hopefully long before the collapse. But the big problem is, like, when ADOT gets to it here in the state, how long does it take them to repair that bridge? Yeah. It takes about 5 years to make the decision, and then another 10 to get it done. I'm just kidding. It's about that. It's about that. And finally, we can grow chickpeas on the moon. So that's a big one. That's a
That's
story.
huge. That's huge. Good. There's something to eat now on the moon.
On the moon and Mars, it says. Yeah, big step toward producing food for astronauts on space missions. There you go. It's a metal-heavy soil. It's unusable, but chickpeas. Yeah. Yum. Yummy.
Yum. Snoring pills and chickpeas on the moon.
Really yummy.
Some good nerd news on this Nerd News Friday. Well, Janine, thank you so much for having fun. Addie, thanks for having fun with us. And I'll talk to you on Monday, Janine. Have a good weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
See ya. All right. You're the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris.
Bye.
Bye. See you, Addie.
See ya.
All right. Ah, gosh dang it. I think I just hung up on... he's not on yet. Okay, got that. Okay. There we go. We're getting our first call with Janine. Go Suns, Joe G. Good morning. All right, let's see. Janine, you there?
Yes, I am. Hi, Chris.
Hello, best friend. Are you all by yourself today?
No, Addie's here. Say hi, Addie.
Oh, poop in my butt. All right, there we go.
From the Horn Auto Center Studios, Chris Bennett and the Morning Brew.
Janine, you there?
Yes, I am. Hi, Chris.
Hello, best friend. Are you all by yourself today?
No, Addie's here. Say hi, Addie.
Hi.
Hey, Addie. Spring break's almost over. You're going back to school Monday. Are you excited?
Yes.
Heck yeah. What's your favorite subject in school?
Science.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Janine, I didn't know you had a brilliant scientist in
Yes,
your studio.
I do. She is so straight A's, Academy of Math and Science in the Valley. She's a smart girl.
Way to go, Addie. Awesome. I got my comedy show coming this Saturday. That's tomorrow, Janine. So
Ooh, excited for that.
if any of your listeners want to get tickets, I would get them today at chrisbennettcomedy.com. If there's any available, you could buy them at the door at the Elks Lodge tomorrow. But just to be safe, I would get them at chrisbennettcomedy.com.
Yes, get them ahead so they don't sell out.
That's right. 21 and over. Tickets are $25. And it is Friday, so that means it's Fun Fact Friday.
Yeah, and Nerd News Friday.
Nerd News. Do you want to do Nerd News first, or do you want to do Fun Facts first?
Fun facts.
All right, Fun Facts. Well, the Oscars are on Sunday, Janine.
Yeah.
And so I have some fun facts about the Oscars.
Nice.
All right. Who do you think holds the record for the most Oscars won?
The most Oscars.
I'll give you multiple choice.
Okay.
Martin Scorsese, Steven Spielberg, Walt Disney, or Carrot Top.
I know it's not the last one. Let's try Scorsese.
No, Walt Disney.
Walt Disney.
22 Oscars.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, there we go.
And I know Elton John's having his big old Oscar party. He raises tons of money for charity.
Have you ever been to the Oscars?
No.
No. Have you been to an Oscar party?
No.
No. Oh.
No. Nope.
How much do you think that statue weighs, the Oscar?
20 pounds.
Oh, 8.5 pounds.
8.5. That's better, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think when you win an Oscar, are you allowed to sell it?
No.
No.
Just tell us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Agreed to never sell the Oscar. They must first offer it back to the Academy for $1.
There you go, because that would be so tacky. Yeah.
Really? I would do it.
Sell it.
Well, if say you were in a hit movie and then you fell on hard times and someone wanted to give you $1 million for the Oscar, I would kind of want to take it.
Yeah, that's true.
And last fun fact, who do you think is the most nominated actor ever? Is it, well, I don't have multiple choice.
Oh, you don't? Oh, okay.
I was trying to make it up in my head.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay,
I don't know, so just tell us.
Okay,
Yeah.
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm not surprised. She is good.
She has 21 Oscar
Wow.
nominations.
Yeah, she's an incredible actress. Fatal Attraction.
Ooh. Those were some fun facts on this Fun Fact Friday. And when we come back, Janine,
Nerd news.
There we go. We'll be right back with some nerd news coming up next. Lacey, congratulations. Yes, I got you 2 tickets, best friend. Jason, so good to see you, buddy. I've been thinking about you and praying for you and your family, best friend. We aren't going to make it, but I will give David. Don't worry, best friend. Don't worry about it. You just focus on your family. So, all right. But so good to see you, Jason. Love you. Sending my thoughts and prayers to you and your family, best friend. Lacey, congratulations. Lacey won 2 tickets. If you, let's see. Joji, how you doing? Go Suns. Let's go. Sean Burke is on. Sean Burke from the Playlist and Podcast. Producer Sean, baby. Good to see you. Sean is the one that got the Country Climb segment rocking and rolling, and I can't wait for you guys to meet Erin Kinsey. She was a co-host with Austin on the Playlisted Podcast. She's a big deal. She's amazing, and she's a great person. I can't wait for you to meet her and hear her new song that was just released. You got it, Jason. I love you, buddy. Hanging with cousin Joey. Jeff Reynolds watching the brew. Jeff Reynolds having fun with the crew. Jeff Reynolds. Okay, let's get our final segment with Janine rocking and rolling. And then starting at 8, you know what that means. It's about time for our Country Climb Star of the Week. All right. I appreciate Erin. Erin's like a big deal, super busy. And so I appreciate all these country climb artists. They're gigging, they're writing, they're doing their thing. And for them to take some time out of their day to talk to us at our local station here on Q Country 92.5 means the world to us. Angela Googler's The Googs is on. The Googs is on fire. All right, there we go. Got that. Okay. Nerd news. All right. Nerd news. What do I want? What? Let's do happy fun. All right, there we go. Get that. How you doing, Sean? Anything new and juicy? Well, Sean's got a grandbaby. I know that. That's new and juicy. All right. All righty. There we go. Yeah. Okay, perfect. All right, got that. Let's put in a shorter song. Laugh show, low, Chris Bennett. Oh, wait a minute. Where am I looking? There we go. Got that. Oh, and then I got to call Paul back in a little bit. All right. Yeah, there we go. All right, perfect. Heck yes. All right, got our next call queued up. And then the Country Climb Star of the Week, Erin Kinsey. Make sure you go ahead and follow her on all your socials, Erin Kinsey. And she's got a whole album out. She's got a lot of music out. So go ahead and do a deep dive on Erin Kinsey. I think you'll really like her.
From the Horn Auto Center Studios, Chris Bennett and the Morning Brew.
All right, Janine, we did Fun Fact Friday. How about Nerd News Friday?
Nerd News, yeah.
What you got?
Hey, there's a new drug in Nerd News. And yeah, if you're a loud snorer, okay, that's all we need is more pills. Scientists are saying that they have found a pill for sleep apnea. A new clinical trial found that the drug, sulfamy or something like that, improved
What if you get
overnight
addicted
oxygen
to this
levels
pill?
and cut breathing interruptions by 47%. The medication works by stabilizing breathing signals in your brain. So someday this pill could replace the CPAP, but I'm not sure about the 47%. What about the rest of that? You know what I mean?
Right.
You're just choking and yeah. But, and also safe bridges. This is super cool, all right? And in science, scientists have found that satellites can now detect the ever so tiny shifts in bridges. This will allow engineers to spot early warning signs of structural failure, hopefully long before the collapse. But the big problem is like when ADOT gets to it here in the state, how long does it take them to repair that bridge? Yeah. It takes about 5 years to make the decision and then another 10 to get it done. I'm just kidding. It's about that. And finally, we can grow chickpeas on the moon. So that's a big one. That's a big
That's
story.
huge. That's huge because there's something to eat now on the moon.
On the moon and Mars, it says. Yeah, big step toward producing food for astronauts on space missions. There you go. It's a metal-heavy soil.
Heck
It's
yeah.
unusable, but chickpeas, yeah. Yummy.
Yum. Snoring pills and chickpeas on the moon.
Really yummy.
Some good nerd news on this Nerd News Friday. Well, Janine, thank you so much for having fun. Addie, thanks for having fun with us. And I'll talk to you on Monday, Janine. Have a good weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
See ya. Boom. All right. I thought I clicked share, but I guess I haven't. All right. Let me click share. And then we're going to start our Country Climb segment here in just a second. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say, hey-oh, hey-oh. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say, hey-oh, hey-oh. All right. No, yeah, that's there. I don't know why I wasn't seeing it on that one. Okay, there we go. Got that. All right. I just saw a post. Our friend Cricket Gill is going to be performing on Monday Fun Day at Honda. All right. Oh, yeah, got that. Okay, perfect. Okay, all right. There we go, best friends. It is now time for me to start our Country Climb. Start of the week, you're going to watch the full, unedited interview with Erin Kinsey. And if you want to listen to the edited version on the radio, you can at qcountry92.com. Let me make sure I have Erin. Yep. There we go. And 3, 2, 1.
Chris Bennett's Country Climb, Star of the Week.
Another amazing artist sent our way from Austin Burke and the Playlisted podcast. Today's Country Climb Star of the Week is originally from Texas, and she's building a huge following in Nashville. She started writing songs at just 11 years old, eventually making the move to Music City after high school. In 2021, she signed with Records Nashville, and since then, her music has racked up more than 100 million streams. She's not just a great singer, she's also an incredible songwriter, and her songs have been recorded by legends like Dolly Parton and Sarah Evans. Today, we're featuring her new song, Give It Up for Erin Kinsey.
Hi. What an intro. I love it.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll go on the road. I'll introduce you any day.
That works. I'll pick you up.
Perfect. Well, Erin, before we get into your country climb, I like to start out with a little fun icebreaker questions. You ready?
Totally. Absolutely.
All right. So you started writing your own songs at 11. What was the first song or artist that you heard that you were like, oh, I want to do this?
You know, I grew up in Texas, like you said, and kind of towards Dallas. So it was East Texas, and Miranda Lambert was everything to me. It was probably either like White Liar or Mama's Broken Heart, like one of the big ones that got me like interested in music further than just listening to it. But I remember The House That Built Me was a song that just shook my world. The idea that you could write something that painted such a picture and made someone feel so many things, all the things that I was feeling, that really, really excited me.
Do you remember the first song you ever learned to play? Was it one of those?
You know what? It was more basic than that, unfortunately. But it was Our Song by Taylor Swift. Absolute classic. It was 4 chords and the truth for a 15-year-old girl. And it was awesome to I remember putting the chords together and singing at the same time for the first time and being like, I love this so much. And I've never stopped loving it.
Do you remember the first concert you ever went to?
I'm pretty sure it was Lady A.
Ooh, heck yeah, that's a good first concert.
Yeah, it was great. I remember not realizing that they couldn't hear me sing. And I remember being in American Airlines and next to my dad or whatever. I remember thinking if I could just sing good enough, maybe they would invite me on stage. And I didn't realize how far-fetched that was at the time. But the more concerts I went to, the more I realized that's not really a thing that happens.
And what's something your fans might be surprised to know about you? An interesting fact.
I mean, this is not fun, but I have horrible vision. I can not see anything. I wear contacts and they're not just because things are a little bit blurry. I could not live life without help. So I don't know if anybody really knows that, but it's true. And my eye doctor could tell you.
Have you ever had to perform on stage with the contact where it fell out or?
No, you don't understand. My life would come to a halt. Whatever I was doing in that moment, it would have to stop. I would have to go fix it. No, I have the worst prescription. It's terrible.
And last question. This will be the hardest question I ask you all day. If you had only one country song to request for the rest of your life on radio, parties, that type of thing, what country song are you requesting and why?
Man, probably a classic. Maybe Go Rest High on That Mountain by Vince Gill. I am a huge Vince Gill fan, but that song has been one that I've played at a lot of heavy moments for my family. But also I've gotten to play the Opry with Vince Gill on the bill, and my grandpa, he and my grandma, they passed away this year, but or my grandma passed away this year, but they were huge fans of him, and I just think he is such a legend. So that's one that carries just the most weight for me. But I also love Fishing in the Dark, so I don't know. Two absolute spectrums on opposite ends, but that's a song that really means a lot to me.
Well, how about we play it right now? Vince Gill, Go Rest.
Oh, please.
Yes. Requested by today's Country Climb Star of the Week, Erin Kinsey on Q Country 92.5. First segment done. Woo!
Easy.
Easy peasy. That's awesome. Vince Gill at the Opry?
Yeah.
Wow. Talk about a pinch me.
Insane. One of my favorite moments. I've gotten to play the Opry a few times, but the night that he was there was extra special for sure.
I bet. That's awesome. All right. Well, now we're going to talk about your country climb, kind of, your little journey, not your little journey, but your amazing journey. And
oh, yeah. Come on.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And we are back with today's Country Climb Star of the Week, Erin Kinsey. And Erin, we had some fun with some rapid fire icebreaker questions, and now we're going to find out about your country climb. You started writing your own songs at just 11 years old. Do you remember that first song? What inspired it, and what was that one about?
Yeah, it was called Mean Girls, and you'll never guess what it was about. But I was 11. I think that's the 6th grade, perhaps. And I remember just going through some drama, and I was taking vocal lessons at the time and learning a lot of covers. And my parents just weren't musical at all. So they didn't know what to do with me, so they threw me in vocal lessons. I remember one week my teacher challenged me to write a song. She was like, you keep switching up the melodies on these songs, like you just want to write your own anyway, so just go ahead and try. And that week I wrote Mean Girls. And you know, it had a verse and a chorus and some rhymes and some structure. I hope it never sees the light of day. But yeah, that kicked things off for me.
Heck yeah. And then you graduate high school, and right after high school, you moved to Nashville, right?
Yeah, at 17.
What made you decide to make that jump so early and chase this full time?
You know, I mean, growing up in Texas, honestly, I grew up with a lot of Opries around. And they're all based off of the Grand Ole Opry, but they're a lot smaller and easier to get into. But when I was like 13, 14, 15 years old, my parents would take me to these Opries, and I would jump up and play a couple songs with the house band. I got to where I would be playing an hour and a half at like random restaurants or bars that would let me play when you could be under 21 and being in bars. And I even started making trips to Nashville when I was in high school, even pretty consistently. The year before I graduated, I think I was going up like either once a month or once every other month, kind of switching on and off, just riding with people and playing rounds. So when I graduated, I don't ever remember like sitting down with my parents and telling them like, this is what I want to do. Are you guys okay with that? It was just kind of like, yeah, that's what Erin's going to do. She's going to be going to Nashville and doing this thing. And I was itching. I'd graduated and moved the next day.
And you've had some amazing pinch me moments in your career. You talked about performing at the Opry. I'm going to put you on the spot. Can you give us three? I won't make it be your top three, just three you could think of, some pinch me moments in your career.
Yeah, I mean, the Opry was obviously a big one. That's just such a legendary moment. And growing up playing the Opries that I did, it was just super full circle for me. Another one was I had a song recorded by Dolly Parton and four other incredible artists. Monica, who's an R&B artist, actually, Rita Wilson, and Sarah Evans, and Jordan Sparks, which as a Disney Channel fan, I was honored to have Jordan Sparks on it too. But it was for breast cancer awareness. And it was a song that I wrote about somebody close to me going through a battle with breast cancer, and what that song ended up doing and the people who ended up being a part of it. It was my first cut. It was one of my first songs being released that I was a part of. And to be a part of something that important so early on really set the tone for a lot of things for me. So that's one. And then, you know what? Last year I got to do my first headlining tour. And that was really, really exciting and so much fun to get to go show up and roll out my show. I've gotten to open up for a lot of people, but to get to give people my show for the first time was really, really fun.
Well, we are going to be playing one of your songs coming up next.
Yeah?
We are talking to Erin Kinsey, our Country Climb Star of the Week. We're going to be playing her song, Reasons Why We Broke Up, coming up next on Q Country 92.5. Coming up next, all right, segment 3, we're going to talk about the song, what inspired it, and all that jazz, and then we're going to listen to it. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. We are back with today's Country Climb Star of the Week, Erin Kinsey. And we found out about your country climb, some pinch me moments. And this is probably my favorite part of the interview, is we get to hear one of your new songs. And your song, this song is just released on streaming platforms. It's called Reasons Why We Broke Up. Tell me a little bit about what inspired this song and how this came to be.
Yeah, so this song was definitely one of those that was straight out of the diary. I write a lot of really fun songs and upbeat, like rockin' songs. I love things that I get excited about playing them live. And this is one of those ones that scares me. But I'm excited that it's out. It's one that I wrote after going through a breakup. And I had dated this guy for a while, so I was in a really bad habit of trying to like him and trying to love him and trying to make it work. And it turned out that even when we broke up, that didn't turn off overnight. And so one night when I was especially struggling, instead of calling him, which I hope you're proud of, I opened up my notes app And I started listing out all the reasons why we had to break up, just so I could take all the emotion out of it and go look at the facts. And when I was, questioning things or wondering why it had to happen, I could just go look at this list. And I had a songwriting session a couple days later. And songwriting sessions are weird, but somehow this came up that this had happened. And they were like, that's a song. There's a song in that. And we wrote it out. And the chorus is literally straight from my notes app on my iPhone 13. Where it's like reason 1, reason 2, reason 3. And as simple as it was to write it, it really helped me move on from something that was really hard to move on from.
Well, I'm so excited to play it here on Q Country 92.5. Here we go. This is Erin Kinsey with her song, Reasons Why We Broke Up on Q Country 92.5.
I got a working list in my phone that I pull up when I'm alone and tipsy. And yeah, I'm tipsy. Bullet points spelling out why I shouldn't call right now. So many, but boy, I'm tipsy. By now you'd think I'd have the whole thing memorized, but it's one of those nights I should read it down a couple more times. And it goes 1, we wanted different things. And 2, my daddy never trusted you. 3, you wanted me to be someone that I'm not. Yeah, 4, you were too friendly with my friends. 5, got jealous when I talked to yours. 6, 7, 8, it goes on and on. With a list like that, shouldn't want you back, 'cause I ain't got enough reasons why we broke up. Saying it out loud, it's amazing. Don't know how you and me made it that long, or hell, even at all. By now you think I'd have the whole thing memorized, and damn I do, but I'm thinking about you, 'cause I should read it down a couple more times. And it goes 1, we wanted different things. And 2, my daddy never trusted you. 3, you wanted me to be someone that I'm not. Yeah, 4, you were too friendly with my friends. 5, got jealous when I talk to yours. 6, 7, 8, it goes on and on. With a list like that, shouldn't want you back, 'cause I ain't got enough reasons why we broke up. And I guess your first is still your first, and even reading all these words, I still miss you. I'm broken, maybe I should keep going. 21, you got me when you got drunk. 22, you never opened up. 23, we were way too young. So many reasons you weren't the one. We wanted different things. And 2, my daddy never trusted you. 3, you wanted me to be someone that I'm not. Yeah, 4, you were too friendly with my friends. 5, got jealous when I talked to yours. 6, 7, 8, it goes on and on. With a list like that, shouldn't want you back.
That is today's Country Climb Star of the Week, Erin Kinsey, with her new song, Reasons Why We Broke Up, available on all streaming platforms. Erin, beautiful, beautiful song. Thanks so much for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
And I'm so proud of you that you didn't drunk call him and that you went to your notes.
I know.
And you made this amazing
I
song.
love it.
If people
Thank
are
you
just,
so much. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. If people are just learning about Erin Kinsey, but other than this song, what other two songs would you recommend they take a listen to of yours to get to know the whole Erin Kinsey experience?
You know, I've gotten to release a ton of music over the last few years. So there's kind of something for everyone, truly. But I would say if you're upset and mad at someone, then you should listen to I Ain't Crazy. And if you need just like a good with the windows down love song, go listen to Just Drive.
And what's next for you this year? What should we be on the lookout for?
You know, releasing a lot more music. It's my favorite thing to do. And I'm definitely working on some things I've never done before for this year. And I don't know if I'm quite ready to air it all out yet, but you said like what two songs could people listen to know me better? Honestly, those are songs that no one's heard yet. And I've kept some things pretty close to the chest, but I'm pretty close to being able to air it all out. So I'm excited to tell y'all more and take you along for the ride, but I'm really, really excited for this year.
Awesome. And what are the best places for fans to follow you at?
Anywhere social media is, all of the streaming services, obviously with you guys. I try to keep everything everywhere. So wherever you are, I'm probably there.
All right. And her handle is at Erin, ErinKinseyTX.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Heck yeah. Well, Erin, thank you so much for sharing your music with us and being this week's Country Climb Star of the Week.
Of course. Thank you for having me. I'm honored.
Chris Bennett's Country Climb Star of the Week.
Heck yeah, another great country artist. Thank you so much, Erin Kinsey, for being this week's Country Climb Star of the Week. Dave Ramsey, good morning. You just saw the full unedited interview right there. And we're going to play her song here in a moment, coming up on the radio after Carrie Underwood, Undo It. And then we'll be playing our final segments on the radio with Erin. We'll call Paul from Beaumont. Holy moly, what a fun show. She was amazing. Go ahead and follow Erin Kinsey on all social media platforms. Download her music. Make sure you download that new one. I really, really liked it. Reasons Why We Broke Up. I love the story of how she came up with it. Didn't think much of it, brought it to a writing session, and everyone's like, ooh, yeah, we like that. And it turned into this beautiful song. So super, super awesome. And I think we might be the first radio station to have played that on the radio. I know it just got released today, and holy moly, so cool. Who else is on? Dave Ramsey, how you doing, best friend Jason? Angela Googler's on. Lacey, Tawanama, we love you, best friend Sean Burke. Let's go. Joe G. Okay. Getting ready for the show tomorrow. Man, it is going to be an amazing show. You will not want to miss out on it. I just absolutely love Eric Schwartz, our headliner. He's a national touring headliner. He toured with Joe Coy on Joe Coy's world tour. He's been on The Tonight Show, Showtime, has over 100 million streams of his content online. Very funny, Eric Schwartz. And then Sandra Rizzer, 83 years young, very funny stand-up comedian based out of the Valley. I've known her for years. She's very funny. And this year she was just on this season's America's Got Talent. Got 4 yeses from all 4 judges. I'm excited for her to come up to Sholo. And Michael Densmore, he's a newer comedian that I recently met in the past year or two. I performed with him a few times on some really fun shows as part of Next Stop Comedy. And I was like, man, I got to have him up here. I think people will really like him because he's also up from this area. He grew up in Winslow, graduate of Winslow High School, and he's now down in the Valley and doing the grind and doing really, really good. I can't wait for you guys to meet him. And it's hosted by by me, yours truly, Chris Bennett. Finally, Friday. Here again. Got my motor running for a wild weekend. Good. There we go. Boom. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, you guys got to go check out all of Erin's music. I've been listening to her on my Apple Music, and she's got so many songs, dude. You got to give her a good listen. She's amazing. All right, got that. Boom, 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 boom. Let me hear you say hey-oh, hey-oh. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say hey-oh, hey-oh. I wonder what the weather is going to be like this weekend. We'll do a little weather report coming up. Here we go. I got to play Erin's radio call. Do it! Do it! Do it!
From the Horn Auto Center Studios, Chris Bennett's Country Climb, Star of the Week.
We are back with today's Country Climb Star of the Week, Erin Kinsey, and we found out about your country climb. Some pinch me moments, and this is probably my... All right, so we got Erin's segment playing on the radio. We'll listen to her song again here when it comes up on the radio. What was I looking for? Oh, I know what I was looking for. I was looking for a weather report. Let's see what our weather's like. It was cold this morning, but it's going to be warm. Show a little weather. Oh. All right, 45 degrees. It's going to be a high of 71. Dude, Denise was commenting on one of my other posts. I don't know if Denise is on, but Denise is down in the valley. Isn't it getting hot in the valley? I'd be coming up here. I don't know, Dave. Maybe refresh. You should just see the comments. All right. For tomorrow, it's going to be 70. Man, sunny, sunny, sunny. Are we not getting any more snow? Gosh, we didn't hardly get any snow this year. That is scary as heck. All right, got that. Boom, boom. And we'll do a little Chris Cleo in a second. Song Reasons Why We Broke Up on Q Country 92.5.
I got a working list in my phone that I pull up when I'm alone and tipsy. And yeah, I'm tipsy. Bullet points spilling out why I shouldn't call right now. So many, but boy, I'm tipsy. By now you'd think I'd have the whole thing memorized, but it's one of those nights I should read it down a couple more times. And it goes, 1, we wanted different things, and 2, my daddy never trusted you. 3, you wanted me to be someone that I'm not. Yeah, 4, you were too friendly with my friends. 5, got jealous when I talked to yours. 6, 7, 8, it goes on and on. With a list like that, shouldn't want you back, 'cause I ain't got enough reasons why we broke up. it's amazing. Don't know how you and me made it that long, or hell, even at all. By now you'd think I'd have the whole thing memorized, and damn I do, but I'm thinking about you. So I should read it down a couple more times. And it goes, 1, we wanted different things, and 2, my daddy never trusted you. 3, you wanted me to be someone that I'm not. Yeah, 4, you were too friendly with my friends. 5, got jealous when I talked to yours. 6, 7, 8, it goes on and on. With a list like that, should've want you back. Guess I ain't got enough reasons why we broke up. And I guess your first is still your first, and even reading all these words, I still miss you. I'm broken, maybe I should keep going. 21, you got me when you got drunk. 22, you never opened up. 23, we were way too young. So many reasons you weren't the one. We wanted different things, and 2, my daddy never trusted you. 3, you wanted me to be someone that I'm not. Yeah, 4, you were too friendly with my friends. 5, got jealous when I talked to yours. 6, 7, 8, it goes on and on. With a list like that, should've want you back. Guess I ain't got enough reasons why we broke up. I should've want you, I should've want you.
Heck yeah, that was the first time we played Erin Kinsey's new song, Reasons Why We Broke Up, on Q Country 90. Help me fix that, Chris. Dave, I don't know how to fix it. Like, all I can think is, like, sometimes, Dave, like, here, I'll show you. So you see the screen here, right? So, oh, my comments went away. So how do I get those comments back? Oh, poop in my butt. Click here, go back. So, yeah, you might have clicked there. So click here on the bottom and then move over and see the comments. And if you don't see the comments after that, then just go back and then reload it and then put it. Okay, there we go. Boom, there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and give Paul a call, see if he's available. He called us a little earlier. All right. Poop in my butt. Hold on. Who's your daddy? Who's your baby? Mm-hmm. Doing what she likes. Perfect. Okay. All right. We got a live read, and let's do Paul. Boom, boom. Paul. Poop in my butt. Mike, good morning. How you doing? What you got going on this weekend, Mike? We got a juicy comedy show tomorrow at the Elks Lodge, 6:30 p.m. Doors, bar. Alberto's food truck open up at 5. VIP tickets sold out, but general admission tickets are $25. ChrisBennettComedy.com, or if there's tickets available, you could buy them at the door.
Please leave your message for 409.
No, Paul. All right, Mike, you playing pool? How's everyone doing? How are you doing, best friend? All right, did you fix it there, Dave? And if there aren't any new comments, then okay. Who's your daddy? Who's your baby? Who's your mama? Okay. We're going to go 240. We're going to put in a little shorter song. All right, Chris Cleo coming up. If you want Chris Cleo to read your horoscope, go ahead and put your sign in the comments. Here we go. Chris Cleo. All right. Leo. Yikes. What an emotional day, Leo. Ugh, I don't like the start of that. The planetary energies are forecasting conflict and lots of it. Gosh dang it. Do your best to personally steer clear of any of it and try to avoid being drawn into any arguments. You may wish to keep to yourself today. Tonight, either stay in or head out to the movies alone. Don't worry, everyone will be feeling much better tomorrow. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. They're for entertainment purposes only, but that one stunk. All right, let's go ahead and see Gemini for Dave. All right, Dave, here's your horoscope, Gemini. Don't be surprised if you don't spend too much time at home today. All signs indicate that you're more likely to be out and about shopping, visiting, and maybe attending a special dinner or concert. Well, I know tomorrow night he will. There are a number of family activities that you won't want to miss, Gemini, so don't let your friends distract you with too much shopping or sports on TV. Heck yes. There we go. Anybody else want Chris Cleo to read your horoscope? Go ahead and put your sign in the comments. We're going to do a little live read, and then hopefully we could play a fun little game with Paul before we head out. Holy moly. And next week, I can't wait for, I just love that Country Climb Star of the Week is such a fun segment. It's so great to talk to these artists, and so many people are on different parts of their country climb, and it's just been getting a lot of great feedback on that. All right, we'll do a live read, and then we'll call Paul. If Paul doesn't answer, then we'll end a little early today. You look like I need a drink. Easy come, easy go. All right. What else do we have going on? Let's see if there's any weird news. Reddit. News of the weird. Kenya arrests Queen Ants. Oh my gosh. Miami police sister had none to do with smoke shop raid. An Ontario Costco location was mobbed with crowds this week, and you'll never guess why. Yeah, I won't. Why? Let's see. Why was a Costco mobbed? Poop in my butt. A chaotic scene, Ontario Costco, like a regular weekend. What looked like get their hands on. People were lining up for Pokemon cards. Oh gosh, dang. All right. I'm not into Pokemon. Anyone into Pokemon? Chickens overrun Sacramento, California neighborhood. It's like we live in a chicken farm, one resident said. Some chickens can be scary, especially roosters. What's going on? Ooh, dang. Got that. No, don't like that. Designer Katy Perry wins trademark case against pop star Katy Perry. Oh. Canadian tourist arrested for and torturing a flamingo. What a weirdo. Canadian tourist charged after allegedly torturing a flamingo at a Las Vegas hotel. I want to see this video. All right, hold on. We'll wait. Come on, hurry up. Get rid of that ad. I want to see this jerk. No, I guess that's not it. Huh. I don't know. I don't see the freaking article. That's lame. All right. Got that. Boom, boom. Uptown. Shia LaBeouf. Ugh. Jeez Louise. Shia LaBeouf, that guy's going through a hard time. Beauty show festival. 20 camels disqualified from competition after Botox and fillers detected. Who is putting Botox in a camel? David Whitmore! David Whitmore over at the Show Low Elks Lodge and the Elks Riders. The Elks Riders are providing security for our comedy show Saturday. Doors, bar, Alberto's food truck open up at 5, and the show starts at 6:30. We'll be done around 8 o'clock. It's going to be a good time. All right. Right. Justin Moore, you look like I need a drink on Q Country 92.5. We are the Morning Brew coming to you from the Horn Auto Center Studios, the Chevy Cadillac and GMC store that saves you more. It's now time for a Sunrise Ski Resort Ski Report. Sunrise invites you to the mountain this weekend. They'll be open Friday through Sunday for their final weekend of the season, and they'll be operating with spring conditions on the remaining snow. So come out and get those last turns of the year in. And here's what's open. Skiing and snowboarding on remaining terrain, and the mountain coaster is open. Here's what's closed. The tubing hill is closed. Go ahead and let's close out the season at Sunrise Park Resort. Grab your friends and soak up the spring vibes and make a few more runs before they wrap up the winter season. For more information, go to sunrise.ski. And if you need anything to do with glass, you got to trust our friends at Deemer's Glass, serving the entire White Mountain with home business glass needs, custom glass needs. Maybe you need energy efficient windows. Maybe you need a new tub enclosure, shower door enclosure. Maybe you need a screen door enclosure. They can help you with that as well. As the weather's getting nice, you might want to spend your days outside without getting eaten alive by bugs. So they can help you with a screen door enclosure. Call Deemer's Glass today at 1-888 Glass Man, 1-888 Glass Man. And now let me talk about my best friend, Dr. Arnona's team at Comfort Fit Dentures. They are truly amazing over there. They are a judgment-free zone. Their whole goal is to help people get comfortable with their smile, get back to smiling and eating their favorite foods. They offer a free exam and x-ray for all new patients. They do digital impressions, so no more goop, no more gag. They have their own lab, so you get dentures in days instead of weeks. Also, you get repairs done faster than ever with their on-site lab. And they have payment plans starting as low as $110 a month. And this month, bring in your tax refund. Say maybe you got $500 in tax refund. Bring it in for your down payment, and Comfort Fit Dentures will match it up to $750 off towards a set of Comfort Fit Dentures. So go ahead and give them a call today at 928-888-0002. Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable always. Here's Old Dominion making good time on Q Country 92.5. All right, let's try Paul, and then I'll let you guys go. Good morning, David Whitmore, best friend. Super excited. I'm super excited for tomorrow night as well. Can't wait. All right. Doing what she likes. Boots on. What's Bones? Digging up Bones. Russell Dickerson, Bones. Is that a good one? Boots on. Come on and dance. Who sings Come on and dance? Nick Brennan. Climbing on, a good song. Crazy People. I love the Randy Rogers Band. Got that. Boom. All right, let's boom. Bill Mooter, nothing cuter than Bill Mooter delivering those chips and shaking those hips. How you doing, Bill? Any juicy chips? That's a good one. David Whitmer, what was a good one? All right. Got that. Okay. Let's try Paul one more time. I have a fun game I'd like to play with him. All right.
Yay.
There we go. Yee. Let's see. We have time for one radio segment, but we could do however many podcast segments you want to do. Do you have some time?
I'm sitting here waiting now.
Anything juicy we should talk about, or should we just go straight into Are You Smarter Than a Redneck?
Well, no, I think Rhonda's got another dog.
Okay, here we go. This will just be for the
But I
podcast.
don't think I'm supposed to say anything.
Oh, okay. Why?
Well, I don't know, because she don't want my daughters to know.
But aren't they going to find out when they come over?
After she gets it in a month.
Oh. The puppy's still on mama's nutrition.
Booger.
All right. Then we'll just do the Oscars are this Sunday, so we'll do Are You Smarter Than a Redneck movie trivia. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. It is now time for Are You Smarter Than a Redneck with Paul from Beaumont, everyone's favorite redneck from Beaumont, Texas. Paul, we have the Oscars this Sunday, so I thought we would do some Are You Smarter Than a Redneck with some Oscar movie trivia. Are you ready?
Let's red carpet it.
What Oscar-winning movie features the famous line, "Here's looking at you, kid"? Is it A, Casablanca, B, The Godfather,
Paul.
C, Rocky, or D, Gone with the Wind? Paul.
Casablanca.
It is Casablanca. Have you ever seen that one?
Probably so.
All right.
With Bogart.
Yeah,
Bogart.
a little Humphrey Bogart. Which movie features this quote? "I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse." Paul.
The Godfather. Forget about it.
I think I should get a point, too, because of how well I delivered that line.
Oh, that's just a well-known line. Don't tell me I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
What movie is that from? I know it. I could see the guy saying it.
Apocalypse Now.
Apocalypse
He just
Now.
died.
Oh, no. All right. This
Duvall.
last question is worth 1,000,000 points. If I get it right, I win. If I get it wrong, I lose. Here we go. Pick a number from 5 to 20.
6.
6. Okay. What movie won Best Picture and has the famous line, "Life is like a box of chocolates"? Gosh dang it, Paul. What is it?
Forrest Gump.
There you go.
Your mama must really like your education.
Best friend, we love you. You are smarter than a handsome radio DJ. I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you on Monday, I hope.
Yeah, we're going to have a great weekend. Y'all have a great weekend.
All right.
Everybody have a great weekend.
Heck yeah, buddy. We love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, best friend. See you.
All right, dude. Bye.
Okay. There we go. David, what's a good one? I always forget what the heck I talk about. Bill, are there any juicy chip sales today? Now time for Are You... Support Bill and go get some chips at Safeway. What aisle is the chip aisle? The win. Paul.
Casablanca.
It is Casablanca. Have you ever seen that one? Okay. There we go. Got this, got this. Boom, 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 boom. What a fun show. Gave away some tickets. Compliments of our sponsors, Aliberto's, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, and Comfort Fit Dentures to our comedy show this Saturday night, 6:30. I'm starting early because I'm getting older and I like to go to bed early. Okay. Got that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say, hey, oh, hey, oh. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say, hey, oh, hey, oh. This thing called love, I can't get enough. This thing called love. TV game show, boom, boom. TV game show. I'll poop in my butt. There we go. This thing called love. Bones. Oh, Bones. Yeah. Oh, okay. That is a good one. All right. Let me, it's not the digging up bones one, though. It's a different one. It is now time for Are You...
Brew.
It is now time for Are You Smarter Than a Redneck with Paul from Beaumont, everyone's favorite redneck from Beaumont, Texas. Paul, we have the Oscar.
Okay, there you go.
Here's looking at you, kid. Trivia. Are you ready?
Let's red carpet it.
There you go. Boom. What Oscar-winning movie features the famous line, here's looking at you, kid? Let's see you guys play along. Let's see who could answer this first on the Facebook Live. What movie was this quote from? We're going to need a bigger boat. Life is like a box of chocolates.
Oh,
gosh dang it. Paul. What is it?
Forrest Gump.
There you go. Ding, ding.
Your mama must really like your education.
Best friend, we love you. You are smarter than a... All right, perfect. Got that, got that. Boom, 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 boom. All right, best friends, that is going to do it for me on the behind the scenes of the Morning Brew with Chris Bennett and Best Friends on Q Country 92.5. Thank you so much to everyone that hopped on, had some fun with us today. Big shout out again to Austin Burke, Playlisted Podcast, and Sean Burke for sending us another amazing artist our way. We appreciate it. And a big shout out to Erin Kinsey. Thank you so much for being our Country Climb Star of the Week. We loved your new song, Reasons Why We Broke Up. Make sure you guys download that wherever you stream live music, and make sure you go ahead and give her a follow as well. And don't forget, this show, The Morning Brew with Chris Bennett, is also available in podcast form wherever you listen to live podcasts. So make sure you go ahead and give us a listen and a follow, and give us a review or whatever you do, as long as it's a good review. Yeah, and then don't forget, tickets still available for our comedy show, Chris Bennett and Best Friends, at the Elks Lodge and Aliberto's. Chris Bennett Comedy and Aliberto's presents stand-up comedy at the Sholo Elks Lodge. Show starts at 6:30 p.m. Doors, Aliberto's food truck and bar open up at 5. Can't wait to see you guys there. It's going to be an amazing show. For the Morning Brew, I've been Chris Bennett, reminding you to be nice to yourself, be nice to others, and don't be a jerk. And for the Morning Brew, I say, bye. I love you, best friends. Bye.